You know that having a baby usually means labor pains, a drive to the hospital, and that kind of happens a pretty long time before the baby actually shows up, right?
Supposedly.
Okay, unless you're the Kraft family from Stillwater. They never even had a chance to get out of the car.
Yeah, their new baby wasn't due for weeks, but when Emily Kraft went into labor, while they were at the family cabin, they had to rush to the nearest hospital. That was 30 miles away.
Uh-oh.
They didn't quite make it. So here with an incredible story with a very happy ending, we welcome Dad Jason, Mom Emily, baby Oliver Kraft.
Oh, hi, you guys. So nice to see you.
Officially the youngest guest ever on our show.
Yeah, just born. Okay, so I got to ask you, Emily, so at what point were you thinking, you guys are in the car, driving home from the cabin, and you're going, uh-oh, we got some trouble?
Yeah, I mean, I woke up and I just had some cramping and called the midwife, and she was like, well, I don't think you're probably in labor. It wasn't real obvious. And then maybe an hour went by, and I was like, we need to maybe get to the hospital and see what's going on.
You weren't due for what?
4 weeks.
So you're thinking you've got some time.
Yeah, and I had been to the midwife right before we left and had the okay. Our other kids came late, 5 and 6 days, so we were not expecting to come early. And then we were in the car, and it just all of a sudden, I knew it was labor pains.
Yeah.
And it was like, call 911.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. They were in the car with you. So, okay, Jason.
Spring into action.
What do?
You hit the gas.
Yeah.
But at some point, you had to make the decision to pull over.
Yeah.
And what's going through your mind then?
That was when the water broke.
That's when her water broke. The first 911 call, their first question was, did her water break yet? I said no. And she said, okay, it's fine. We'll send an ambulance your way, you head our way, and we'll just see how it works out. And it was probably 2 or 3 minutes after I hung up, her water broke, so we called 911 again. I said, okay, it's me again. Her water broke, and they said, pull over. And at that point, I wasn't thinking hit the gas anymore. It was, please tell me what to do, and I'll just do it.
And so you're on the phone the whole time? Was that how you managed this?
Yeah, the cell phone under my shoulder.
And those cell phones are not built for that these days.
No, they're not.
No. Okay, so the kids are in the back seat, and Emily is probably a little bit preoccupied. And what are you doing to keep the kids, her happy? What's going on?
The kids were wonderful. They were occupied with, before we left, I knew our morning was going to be consumed, so I just threw them a big box of cereal, and they just sat back there. And
Like one of those variety packs.
Yeah, I love those.
Oh, well, with the variety pack, I can see
It
where
had
they're
like
occupied.
sugar cereal that they normally don't eat, so they were quite happy.
So they're busy, and then you're focused on Emily, right? Mm-hmm. And then you think to yourself, at some point, the baby is going to come here.
Well, I was in denial up until, I mean,
I said the baby's coming.
She helped me snap out of it, yeah. She said the baby's coming. I said, okay, well, get your sandals off. Let's get you undressed. And I was on the phone with 911. I said, okay, I can see the baby's head. What do I do? And they walked me through the whole.
Well, I understand too. You thought you were going to get some help from a sheriff that showed up at some point, right?
Well, yeah. At that point, the baby was already born. We had him out. He was with mom. We had made sure he was breathing. Umbilical cord looked intact. Mm-hmm. They're about to walk me through tying off the umbilical cord, and then the police showed up. And I thought, oh, I'm off the hook. So I ran back, and I ran up to the police officer. I said, this is where I'm at. This is what we need to do next. And he said, no, thanks.
So we'll wait for the ambulance. Okay, so, but I do have to ask, when you've been there for the births of your other children, but this experience of delivering this one had to be pretty emotional for you.
I don't even know what was going through my head at the moment. I don't even know what I was feeling or thinking. I was just in and out.
Yeah.
It happened
Were you
really
scared,
fast.
Emily? I mean, were you nervous about this?
I mean, I was nervous about him coming 4 weeks early more than anything. Like, I was hoping it wasn't labor and that wasn't going to be what happened, because, I mean, 4 weeks early, you never know. Mm-hmm. And so that was my main concern. But once the baby was coming, it was like, I know it's coming, and,
Did
I'm
you
not
think
that
Jason
concerned.
could do it?
Well, he just had to catch it, right?
He did. Well, I've got to say on behalf of everybody here, I'm sure, I cannot believe that you went through this 5 days ago. You look absolutely
Thank
fantastic.
You.
Oh, it's
My
so
goodness.
exciting. And how has Oliver been since?
He has been like every other little baby. Perfect.
He is, I mean, he is stunning. He is so cute. You guys, thank you so much. This was so much fun. Well, you know, just because we can, we maybe got some treats for you. We thought this was such a fun story that we wanted to get something for baby Oliver and the family. Come on in. This is a new $200 gift basket from a new store called Butters and Beans. It's a brand new children's boutique, not even open yet, in Woodbury, and they have such cute things. So we got you a little treat basket and something else, John, that you wanted to arrange.
Well, yeah, that's not all because you've been through a lot, but so has your car. So we're giving you free car detailing from Hepner's Auto Wash and Detailing Center.
Thank you.
Also in Woodbury.
Thank
you. I thought you might be able to use that.
Head to Woodbury, thought you'd be in good shape. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.